Hi everyone. Today I'll show you how to write clear, effective prompts for Windsurf's agentic tools. Prompt engineering matters because it helps Cascade understand your intentions and the constraints you want it to keep in mind. The clearer you prompt, the better Cascade can understand your objective. Here are some best practices to keep in mind. First, your prompt should have a clear objective. Be explicit with the task you want it to achieve. Are you asking the agent to refactor, generate, explain, or debug? Second, provide relevant context. If there is a specific section of the code you know you want to be modified, point to a specific file, function, or code block so the agent knows exactly where to focus. You can also direct it to leverage tools such as MCP or @web to fetch any additional relevant context. Finally, include any important constraints. Should the code follow a specific framework? Should it avoid using external libraries? Constraints help guide the model's decisions and keep results aligned with your needs. Let's walk through a few examples. I'm working on a simple contact form, and I want to understand how the form submission logic works. I could write something vague like, explain this. But that's not very helpful. It doesn't specify what I want explained or which part of the code I'm referring to. Here's a better prompt. Explain how the handle submit function processes the form data and handles validation errors in this TypeScript React component. With that, the agent gives a focused breakdown of the function logic, highlighting exactly how it checks for missing fields, where the error messages are triggered, and how the form state updates. Now let's say we want to add a field for company name in our contact form. Following the same steps above, we can transform a vague prompt such as add a company name field into a stronger and more actionable prompt like add a required company name input field to the contact form. It should appear below the email field and be included in the handle submit function's validation logic. Update the form schema and UI accordingly. Now, Windsurf knows exactly how the field should behave, where the field fits into the current UI, and what files needs updating. The result is faster, more accurate output with less back and forth. And just like that, you're on your way to prompting like a pro. For best practices on working with larger code bases and tackling more complex, multi-step tasks, be sure to check out our video on planning mode inside Cascade. Thanks for watching, and as always, surfs up.